everybody? We're back again, the modern initial D cars. Last time we did the FCRX7 as an FDRX7. This go around we are doing a 2015 WRX STI as the 98 Subaru Impreza. So let's get straight on into it. I'm going to start with the build and tune, show you guys how to make the car look the way it does. We're going to head onto the mountain pass and tear it up. And no practice runs before again, guys, because I'm more of a wing it kind of person, which leads me to make mistakes, but we're going to deal with that together. Anyway, no engine swaps, keep it all-wheel drive. Aero pieces, just keep it stock. Nothing to really do here. My controller is very much plugged into the computer. I don't know what's happening, but I'm just unplug that and plug it back in. Sometimes I use this old like Xbox One controller because it's just always plugged in, and I just kind of use it for like random games or whatever. I don't have my like Series X controller plugged in right now. That would be a controller that I'd normally use for racing games, because that's what I have that controller like set up for. For this Xbox One controller, I use it on like other stuff, like Fortnite. When the little cousins are over, gotta play Fortnite with them. Anyway, stock rear wing. I went ahead and put the mud flaps on. You don't have to if you don't want to. I just thought it was a nice little aesthetic touch. But yeah, other than that, it just kind of stays stock as the Impreza did. So yeah, semi-slick race tires, 275 millimeter in the front, 295 in the rear. For the wheels, I'm gonna say what I say in all the videos. So with the wheels, some of the older, like I made all the original initial D cars about 2 years ago at this point, or we're coming up on 2 years ago, as of like in the middle of July. And some of those like older wheels look a lot dated on the newer cars, so I kind of switched them up to something styled similar. So what I went with excuse me, what I went with on the I'm blanked out now, on the WRX is in the, what is this? Is this the sport rim style? Yes, it is. The sport rim style with the Speedline Corsa, I don't know, I'm gonna go with Corse. Speedline Corse 859. Corsair, I don't know. For the second, track width in the front, max in the rear. So I don't know about them wheels. Some of the brands got some like crazy pronunciations. I have no idea. One of those was probably right. I just don't know which one. Race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, drift differential, race brakes, race spring. I'm really just reading it. I straight up read that instead of saying suspension. I normally wouldn't just go reading off the list. I mean, like some of it is what it is, like the anti-roll bars and the brakes. But sometimes I do catch myself just reading, and I read some like stupid stuff like I just did. So when I race suspension, race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars, no roll cage, and race weight reduction. Race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race valves, race cam, race exhaust, race block, race pistons, the stock turbski, race flywheel, race oil and cooling, and finally race intercooler. Moving on to the tune. For the tire pressure, you want 27.5 in the front, 29.0 in the rear. For gearing, 2.20 final drive. It's been a while since I've built this car, so all of this I believe to be stock. If it isn't, on the other hand though, go ahead and pause the video, match yours up to this, go ahead and hit that resume button, because it'd be a shame if you just like pause the video and just left in the middle of the tune. After that, like we still got all this tune left to go. We still got like 7 pages of tune. Come on, guys. Anyway, for camber, you want negative 0.6 in the front, 0.3 in the rear. For toe, positive 1.5 in the front, negative 1.0 in the rear. Front caster angle of 5.7. Anti-roll bars, you want 24.3 in the front, 14.5 in the rear. Springs, you want 528.3 in the front, 386.9 in the rear. Hide right. That's almost what oh my god. I continue to embarrass myself on video, and it doesn't get old. It does, but not really. Sometimes you get some funny moments out of it, but sometimes it just ends up like this. So yeah, ride height, not hide right, is 5.7 front and back. For the rebound stiffness, the front 6.5 and the rear 6.0. For bump stiffness, 4.0 in the front, 1.0 in the back. Aero, I mean, like, you shouldn't have it, but if you did go that route and you have this stuff, leave it stock. Braking, for the balance, 55% towards the front, pressure 74%. Differential, 15% acceleration, 5% deceleration in the front, and for the rear it's 83% acceleration, 16% deceleration. With a center balance of 75% towards the rear. Want some straight goober activities today, guys. I'm a straight goober. So, ooh, I like that blue better. What? That's more like the Impreza blue. I didn't even really look. So what we're gonna do here is this right here. You want to go to special colors for the wheels. Come way on down here, and it's brass semi-gloss. I'm gonna change mine to this dark blue. You can go with either one, the dark or the light, but the darker blue is definitely the more correct color of the two. I just didn't notice it and didn't even bother looking because I figured it's Subaru blue. Close enough. It was very much not close enough. And then of course tint the windows black. That's all you have to do for this car. Boom, you got the look. Come on, game, load. Loading takes forever when I'm recording sometimes. Oh, okay, maybe not this time. Now we're gonna head on out to the mountain pass, and it is dark. It is nighttime. So, while we're heading over there, I want to make it very clear. Again, it is really sad that I have to do this every video, but there's some people out there who, for some reason or another, think that all the cars in Initial D were drift cars. Yes, they could drift. Yes, but they were not drift cars. They just possess the capability of doing so, which is exactly what I've built here. This 2015 Subaru WRX is not a drift car. Can it drift? Yes. It is a downhill, well, not even downhill, it's just like a mountain pass race car. You can take it up too. You want to go down, you want to go up, I don't care. Do whatever you want with it. All of them you can do that, except for like the 8.6, the AE 8.6 to be specific, because it's kind of slow when you go up. But anyway, Let's take her on down the pass. Ooh boy. Okay. It's a little stiffer than I remember. It's been a while since I've even driven this car, but we're gonna get the hang of it. Ooh man, I should have downshifted a second. I just went to third. That's on me. I am still very much... I do this every video, guys. I don't do a practice run and then it goes to freaking bite me in the butt like right after. Oh, that was a good drift right there. Okay, so me ripping the e-brake right there is to pretty much get me out of the grass and onto the road, which worked, and then I just ended up going right back in the grass. Yeah, same right there. Didn't want to cut the corner, so I ripped the handbrake to kind of maneuver the car. That's kind of how I build the cars, I guess, technically. At least cars that drift, that's kind of how I maneuver them. I use the brake to kind of initiate and then the handbrake for like more so lane control. Or like late initiation like that right there. This looks terrible on my part, guys. I definitely could be driving these better. What's funny is I did like multiple test runs on these cars as I was tuning them to make sure the tunes were like, okay, this is good, this feels good. But sometimes I just completely forget how to drive these cars because I build them months in advance. And then I don't do a practice run, I just freaking wing it. I just throw myself into the recording and I hate that hairpin. I managed to screw up that hairpin in every video, I feel like. Every single one of them, I screw up that hairpin. Even in like the initial, like the original initial D videos when I made the original cars, I screwed up that hairpin in all of them. But yeah, hopefully you guys build this car on your own. You use my build and tune. You don't have to if you don't want to, but hopefully you do. And you get a feel for it for yourself and you can actually drive it, and you don't have to watch me make like a bajillion mistakes because I didn't do a practice run and then I look stupid. But it's cool. Next, I record videos every Thursday, so like it's Thursday, right? So I just recorded the FD video like right before this one. And like this just came out this morning. Normally I'd record like the new cars. I recorded the Dark Horse, did a video on that a week ago. This car, I'm not big on electric stuff. Already a problem. Then it's like, okay, maybe there's a body kit or something cool for it. There wasn't. So, get out of here. I'm gonna record on the Yaris though, because that's gonna be sick. I'm still debating on that. So, yeah, I record every Thursday. So next Thursday, I'm definitely doing, what does this guy want? So next Thursday, seriously, bro? You freaking kidding me? I'm trying to talk right now. You're gonna come do a freaking burnout? What a jerk, man. Into the dirt. Right, so yeah, anyway. Now that I'm no longer being rudely interrupted by Cadillac burnouts, yeah, normally record on Thursdays, so like next Thursday, I'm gonna do a practice run before I record the video. But I'll probably forget to do that, and then we'll be having the same conversation a week from now. Hopefully not, but it'll probably happen. But with all that being said and done, we're gonna do some donuts. So that's how we end all the videos around here. Gotta do them in the dirt so the cars don't hit me. Like when we were doing was it the RX-8? I think, I believe it was the RX-8. Cause I don't know, I was in a yellow car for sure. And I was doing the donuts and I just get freaking nailed. And then that car just goes and slams into a Ford F-150 on the road. It was kind of funny. But yeah, anyway, with all that, well, with the donuts done, everything done with today's video, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Hopefully I didn't leave a bad impression on the first time viewers by all the screw ups. And that is all from me today.